Please don't make any noise. I'm going to make a very important announcement. The first thing is that we have discovered many wrong legal points in this notice which has been sent by the Ross. The first thing is that this notice was not sent to the people who should be receiving, according to that notice itself. And according to the law, you have to hand over the notice or the summons to the person concerned, not to somebody else. But in this case, we find, number one, it was not sent to the person concerned mentioned in the letter. Number two, while the Ross says that our address is at some other place, but they came here. They said our official address is there. What's the name of the place? Damansara. That's the address mentioned in Ross' letter. But they came to this place. And they came to this place, not Ross herself, but her officers did not hand it over to the secretary. So that is wrong in terms of the law. At the same time, copies were not sent to the other officers of the party. Instead, I didn't receive any notice except what was later on faxed to me by our staff. So it's not served by Ross. So we dispute the legitimacy or the legality of the notice sent to us. And then, of course, we have this problem of the address. As I said, Ross knows very well that we have moved here because they came to send the notice here, but they gave the address as the old address, which makes it wrong in the first place for them to come here knowing full well that we have informed them of our move here and yet insisting in the letter that we were still at the old address. Then we have studied the notice and we found that all the answers that Ross says we have not answered have all been answered very fully. For example, Ross has been told that we have no branches. Therefore, the branches cannot very well send their minutes because there was no branch and therefore no meeting. Yet Ross keeps on asking for the minutes of the meeting. We have evidence that we have sent the notification to Ross about our not having the branches. Therefore, we cannot appoint representative from the branch for the meeting in the division. And of course, we cannot have the compliance completely because we are a new party. You can't set up a new party immediately on the first day having branches and divisions and headquarters. This we have informed the Ross, but Ross keeps on ignoring our explanation and keeps on asking for the branches. So our view is that Ross, whatever Ross accused us of not complying, we have already complied. Then there is the date concern. Normally, when you serve something on a person, it is the date of service that begins the period given for the recipient to make a reply. Now, what Ross has said is that they give us 30 days, but they counted 30 days from the 28th of February. But the letter came to us only on the 7th of February, March. And therefore, we count 30 days from the 7th of March to the 6th of April. So we have not yet reached the end. And yet, the Ross has made the assumption that we have not replied to Ross' question. We dispute that. There is another dispute legally with regard to the terms used. Can I have that? Last page. Surat tak? Yeah. Ross, the letter of Ross says that, last page. It's a very funny language which we Malays cannot understand. It says here, dengan ini diperintahkan bagi sementara supaya pendaftaran pertubuhan yang namanya tersebut di atas dibubarkan. It should be dibubarkan sementara. Sementara dibubarkan. But notice is sementara. So we are very confused about that. Besides that, it mentions dibubarkan. That does not mean that we are delisted. Batal. Batal in Malay would be to rescind or to reject, deregister us. That will come 30 days after the notice that we sementara we will be batalkan. So this again creates a very confusing impression on us. We do not know whether it is bubar or batal. And we are assuming that we can still function for 30 days while we make an appeal. And the appeal will go to the minister concerned. That is Mr. What's his name? Zaid Hamidi. It will go to him. But in the process of law, when you make an appeal and an appeal is rejected, you already have another chance to make another appeal, this time to a court of law. So as far as we are concerned, we are still a functioning party. And Ross, for example, cannot take off my picture on the billboard. So that is our conclusion. And therefore, from now on, we are going to make an appeal to the Minister of Home Affairs. And we hope that we are given 30 days to do this. And if the minister says no, we hope to make an appeal to a court of law so that decisions are made according to the law, not according to the whims and fancy of the minister. Anything else? Yeah. As far as we are concerned, we are still a going concern, that we can function as a party. until such time when the Ross Batal is delist us completely. Until then, we feel we are free to function. And our people on the ground, the different divisions and Cawangan or the branches can still function until such time when we are not Sementara dibubar. Whatever that may mean, but it is not pembatalan. We will carry on with our campaigns until such time when we are delisted. We think that we have a right to use our name, wear our logo, etc. Tomorrow night, we'll have a very big do in Pasir Gudang. So you are all invited to listen to the great speeches, especially by me. We are going to make a very important announcement at that meeting with regard to our approach in the coming election. What we are going to do and how we are going to do it, we will tell you. No secrets, nothing to hide. So we hope you will understand that we are a very open party. We tell people what we want to do. We do not cheat. We do not try to eliminate parties which are open to us by misusing our power to erase them. If you want to do that, also do it properly, according to the law. But if you don't understand the law, we have several lawyers at hand. We can provide legal advice for free. Okay? Ada lagi? Huh? Huh? But one thing is certain. Whatever they do to us, we are going to contest. Even if we have to contest individually, we would still contest. No way they can stop us from contesting. They may declare our party illegal or whatever, but they cannot declare we are illegal. We are legal citizens of this country with the rights of all the citizens of this country, particularly with regard to contesting in the election. Okay, that's all. If you want to ask questions, you can direct your question to my friends.
Dalam media arus tadi, dia ada kuasa untuk menghalang barang aktiviti PPBM dan SPR juga punya kuasa untuk daripada ROS sama ada PPBM ada satu parti, parti yang boleh benarkan tanding dalam pilihan raya. Jadi, bagaimanakah PPBM nak menentang kuasa undang-undang yang berada dalam ROS dan SPR bagi memastikan PPBM dapat melaksanakan apa yang perlu?
Kita boleh tunjuk kepada ROS bahawa tidak ada peruntukan dalam undang-undang apabila sebuah parti dibubar bahawa dia boleh stop semua aktiviti kita. There is no provision for them to close our office or whatever. Huh? Perbubaran sementara ini. When they batal, yes, but not then. If they want to question us, we have some lawyers, and I would like to invite Ross to come here and have a small debate with our lawyers. Abira. Okay. Oh yes.
Sekiranya Perbubaran sementara ini akhirnya dibawa kepada pembatalan sekiranya.
Ya.
Calon-calon PPBM akan bertanding di bawah tiket.
Itu pilihan kita. Dan kita akan umumkan pada esok malam. Jadi at the moment is embargo. Macam Mr. Speaker kata, dia bagi kertas, suruh kita tengok kertas tapi embargo. Jangan cakap. So I embargo that. You see? So that's why you must come tomorrow night. You see, we will tell you how we are going to fight Najib so that he will lose.
Bila rayuan akan dibuat dan bilakah rayuan di mahkamah pada Komisi KPBM dan rayuan di mahkamah akan dibuat? Adakah sempat mungkin pada esok sebab OTT adalah satu masa yang tingkat dan election mungkin besok parlimen mungkin akan dibubarkan. So sekarang macam mana sekarang ini?
Kita boleh buat sekarang juga kepada menteri, di stage kepada menteri, dan kita boleh beritahu kepada menteri bahawa keputusan yang dibuat oleh ROS ini adalah satu kezaliman di luar undang-undang, dan kita boleh tunjuk kepada dunia, bukan saja kepada ROS, kepada seluruh Malaysia, dan kita akan advertise in the whole world to say that ROS is in breach of the law, that there is no rule of law in this country, that Najib is cheating in order to win election by paralyzing his opponents.
Satu berfungsi seperti biasa dalam kampanye biasa. Kerana kalau kita lihat daripada Facebook ramai yang marah, tapi dari segi undang-undang mereka rasa gerus sebab terus mengatakan ambil tindakan di bawah undang-undang semasa press conference tadi.
Negara ini tidak ada rule of law. Sebab itu ROS buat tindakan di luar daripada undang-undang. Kalau dia datang tangkap saya protes lah. Dan orang lain semua protes. We hope you join us with the protest, okay?
Any more questions?
No more. Thank you.
Security.
Tu lah orang Korea.